Alright folks, if you've been keeping an eye on the SUV market, then chances are you've heard the buzz. Toyota is gearing up to launch the next generation 2026 RAV4 hybrid, and let me tell you, it's shaping up to be one of the most exciting updates we've seen in a while. Toyota's been leading the hybrid game for years, and the RAV4 has been one of their biggest success stories. Now, with the 2026 model, they're taking things up a notch. New design, better performance, smarter tech, it's pretty much everything people love about the RAV4, refined and reimagined for the modern driver. First things first, let's talk design. The 2026 RAV4 hybrid isn't just a facelift, it's a full-on evolution. Toyota's given it a more aggressive, athletic look while keeping that rugged, everyday usability. The front end now features a sharper, more angular grille that feels more in line with Toyota's newer models, like a blend of the bold look of the Tacoma with the sleekness of the Crown. The headlights are slimmer and more sculpted, with available full LED lighting that just gives it that upscale edge. Along the sides, the body lines are cleaner but bolder, and you'll notice new wheel designs that really pop, ranging from 17 to 19 inches depending on the trim. The rear has also seen a nice update, with a more streamlined tailgate and redesigned taillights that give off a more premium feel. But it's not just about looks. Under the hood, Toyota's making sure this next general RAV4 hybrid performs just as good as it looks. We're expecting the latest generation of Toyota's hybrid powertrain, likely based on the updated TNGA-K platform. That means better fuel efficiency, smoother power delivery, and improved driving dynamics. The current model already pushes out around 219 horsepower, and early reports suggest the 2026 version could nudge that number closer to 230, possibly more. Torque delivery is expected to be more immediate, thanks to updates in the electric motor tuning. Whether you're commuting, road tripping, or just zipping around town, the hybrid system keeps things responsive and efficient. And yes, all-wheel drive is still very much in the picture, perfect for folks who deal with winter weather or want that extra confidence on the road. Inside, Toyota's really stepped up their game. The cabin in the 2026 RAV4 hybrid feels more modern, more tech-forward, and a whole lot more comfortable. The materials have been upgraded across the board, softer touchpoints, more premium stitching, and even available ambient lighting that gives the interior a warm, high-end vibe. Seating is spacious as ever, with generous legroom in both rows. Front seats are available with heating, ventilation, and memory settings, and the rear seats can now recline a bit further, which is great for long drives. Cargo space, still one of the best in its class, with a flat-load floor and easy fold-down rear seats. Toyota knows people use their RAV4s for everything from grocery runs to weekend getaways, so practicality hasn't taken a back seat here. Now let's get into the tech, because this is where the 2026 model really starts to shine. Front and center is a brand new infotainment system, likely built off Toyota's latest multimedia platform. Expect a crisp 12.3-inch touchscreen on higher trims, with a responsive interface and wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto standard. There's also an available digital gauge cluster that can be customized with driving info, nav prompts, and more. One of the coolest additions. A full-color head-up display, which projects key info right onto the windshield so you can keep your eyes on the road. And for those who love their audio, Toyota is expected to continue offering a premium JBL sound system that sounds amazing whether you're listening to a podcast or blasting your road trip playlist. Connectivity and convenience are big focuses too. You've got wireless phone charging, multiple USB-C ports throughout the cabin, and a smart key system with remote start via the Toyota app. Voice recognition has also seen improvements. It's more natural and can now handle more conversational commands, like adjusting the climate or finding a coffee shop nearby. And yes, over-the-air updates are part of the deal, so your system stays current without a trip to the dealership. Of course, safety has always been a big part of Toyota's DNA, and the 2026 RAV4 hybrid continues that tradition. It'll come standard with Toyota Safety Sense 3.0, their latest suite of driver assistance features. That includes things like adaptive cruise control, lane tracing assist, automatic emergency braking with pedestrian and cyclist detection, road sign assist, and proactive driving assist. That last one is especially interesting. It gently supports braking and steering when it detects curves or traffic, kind of like having a co-pilot that doesn't talk too much. Blind spot monitoring and rear cross-traffic alert are available, and some trims will even get a surround view camera system and parking sensors with automatic braking. Bottom line, it's the kind of vehicle you feel confident putting your family in, whether you're headed to school, work, or out on a weekend adventure. So, what's it going to cost? While Toyota hasn't released official pricing yet, industry expectations put the starting MSRP somewhere around $34,000 for the base hybrid model, with higher trims like the XLE Premium, Limited, or the Rugged Woodland Edition climbing closer to $42,000 or more. That still keeps it very competitive in the compact SUV segment, especially when you factor in the fuel savings and resale value Toyota is known for. And with inflation being what it is, it's nice to see Toyota holding strong on value for money. Now, let's talk comparisons. How does the 2026 RAV4 Hybrid stack up against rivals like the Honda CR-V Hybrid, Ford Escape Hybrid, or even newcomers like the Hyundai Tucson Hybrid or Kia Sportage Hybrid? Well, the CR-V is a close contender with a similarly smooth ride and Honda's typical build quality, but Toyota wins in terms of power output and arguably styling. The Ford Escape has decent tech and a comfortable ride, but its design hasn't resonated as strongly with buyers, and its hybrid setup doesn't quite match Toyota's reliability track record. The Hyundai and Kia options are impressive with lots of features for the price, but Toyota still edges them out when it comes to long-term value and dealer support. Plus, there's something about that Toyota hybrid system, it's proven, it's efficient, and it just works. At the end of the day, the 2026 Toyota RAV4 Hybrid isn't trying to reinvent the wheel, it's doing what Toyota does best, evolving a fan favorite with smart, thoughtful upgrades. It's designed for people who want a vehicle that can do it all: daily driving, road trips, family hauling, and even a little light adventure on the weekends. It's stylish, efficient, packed with features, and built with that long-term Toyota reliability that so many drivers have come to trust. So if you're in the market for a hybrid SUV that balances practicality, performance, and comfort with a hint of flair, keep your eye on the 2026 RAV4 Hybrid. It's coming soon, and it just might be your next favorite car. Thanks for tuning in, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop your thoughts in the comments. Would you choose the new RAV4 Hybrid over the competition? Let's chat. Catch you in the next one. Ask ChatGPT.